Gold Squad TV. All right, so I want to address something Celtics related. There's been rumors about Danny pulling the trigger on possibly sending Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, or Kemba Walker to Houston, along with draft picks to get James Harden. And a lot of Celtics fans, I don't know if they're really Celtics fans or just new fans, really want the headache of having James Harden in a Celtic uniform. When I say a headache, the reason why I say a headache is because if you thought Kyrie Irving was a headache, um, Irving's a saint compared to James Harden. A pure saint compared to James Harden. Um, just the not just the team reports and or anything like that. It's just, for one, he doesn't fit what we're trying to do. Celtics fans need to understand that you want a long-term winning process. Right now, we're not good enough to win a title. Even if we were to get Harden, we wouldn't be good enough to win a title. We're just not there yet. That doesn't mean you panic because other teams decided to go and get better. The Nets didn't get better. They're pretty much the same team they were, except the fact of the matter is they got their two superstars back. They're the same team they were last year. You know what I mean? They didn't have KD and Kyrie. They're playing for the majority of the year. But if KD and Kyrie would have played last year, their record would have been way better than a 7th seed. I'll tell you that. So they didn't really, they didn't really get any better. They're just pretty much the same team they've been. Then you got Miami. Miami's pretty much the same team. They added Avery Bradley. But for the most part, they're pretty much the same team they were a year ago. And then you got teams like Toronto. Toronto pretty much, I think Toronto's going to be a team to be reckoned with. Philly basically all Philly did is they made a couple moves and got Doc Rivers. And but like none of these moves are like earth-shattering moves. Like some of you fans are really delusional in thinking that we're that far off on being a championship contender. That said, we don't have to win the title this year, man. Like Jason Tatum, I think we often forget that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are both still very young. You're not even near their prime yet. JT is 22 years old. He's going to be 23 in March. JB's going to be 25 in October. You want to trade JB, who is going to be a perennial all-star and damn near close to being a superstar with the talent he has and the hard work ethic he has, all over because we didn't look good in a couple preseason games. The reason we didn't look good in preseason is really just simple. Coaching. Some of you delusional jackasses keep thinking that Brad Stevens isn't the problem. The players aren't the problem. It's Brad Stevens. I'm going to continue to say it. He's the problem. Yeah. But of course, nobody's going to listen to me. What do I know? I'm just a guy that's been watching basketball forever and knows coaching and knows certain aspects of the game, and I pay attention to detail when I watch basketball games. We're gonna just act like it's always the player's fault whenever Brad Stevens makes a lot of bad coaching decisions. This other disrespect towards Kemba Walker is unnecessary. I've already made a couple videos about it. I'm not gonna make any more videos about it. Just know when he leaves in free agency, don't be crying talking about all you guys are going to sit there and say he was a piece of shit and he wasn't good. He's going to go and come back and torch us. This is what always happens. Some of you Boston Celtics fans don't deserve to have a winning franchise. You guys are spoiled from the big three era. I was a Celtics fan back when we had Antoine Walker and a whole bunch of guys on a 17-win and 65-loss team back in 1997. I even go further when we won 33 and 49. We were 33 and 49 in 96. When you had David Wesley, here's the starting point guard. And David Wesley was our best player. Rick Fox was our second best player. You kidding me? Purvis Ellison was our center. Come on, man. Y'all really need to be drug tested for some of the things. You guys are just spoiled fans that ain't never been through losing seasons. And you just want the Celtics to make an irrational move for a guy that isn't a winning player, that can't play defense, will be gone in 2 years. So you think it's going to happen when his contract is up? You think he's going to stay? No. He's not staying. Fuck would he want to stay for? By then, he still wouldn't have won the championship. Would have destroyed our team. Tatum would be on the way out. But yeah, all you people keep telling me you got to give something to get something. Your utter lack of belief in the Boston Celtics as a franchise tells me that you guys aren't really basketball fans. You guys don't know basketball. You're just quick to point fingers on players when the coaching's the fucking problem. You know? That said, James Harden in the Celtics uniform is not happening. I don't think Danny's that stupid to not only give up Jaylen Brown and Kemba Walker. Since you guys always want to call Kemba injured, you fucking morons. Call him Kemba Walker. You don't call him injured, washed up Kemba Walker. Fucking idiots. And then, you want to sit there and act as if, like, he's the problem. Like, you guys have been blaming Kemba Walker for the postseason. It's ridiculous to me. So many things you could blame, and it's definitely not him. You want to blame anything, it's our lack of size in the front and Brad Stevens' horrible coaching. You don't blame Kemba Walker. I remember Kemba Walker making a lot of big shots even on 1 foot. Guys often forget before the block on Tatum by Bam, who was the one to put us up 115 or 114 with 45 seconds to go on the jumper on Tyler Hero was Kemba Walker. So, that said, you guys, your 2K roster building, you need to stop watching Celtics basketball. Stop acknowledging yourself as Celtics fans. You're not Celtics fans. Yes, I'm pertaining to some of y'all in the Celtics chat room. Celtics Green chat room. Damn right I'm mentioning some of y'all. Some of you guys just wanted to trade everyone. Just trade. Like, I wake up in the morning, which dumb idiot is going to come out and sit there and talk about they want to trade one of our best players to get a guy that don't want to be here. It seems like I wake up every morning, I read my shit, and I just turn my Facebook off because some of you fools have no type of fucking brains. You guys don't even know how salary caps work. Have the fucking nerve to sit there and act like you wanted to trade everyone. Talking about your brain small, you still believe wrestling is real. Enough. And like, I'm going to say one last thing. This JB slander and disrespect needs to stop. It needs to stop. Because you won't be saying shit, because if a trade does happen, he comes back with Houston and puts a 55 on us every single time he plays us. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Guys need to appreciate what we have. Because not very often you got two young stars and a veteran star, like Kemba Walker, on the team. You don't just tear that apart to get some guy that's an ingrate. So, Go Squad TV, leave your comments down below. Keep it polite, because I will flag your ass if you keep and any type of disrespect and slander comes to my page. Keep the debates respectful. Go Swat TV. I'm out.